Alright, welcome back to Thief Gold. We are in Mission 3 down in the Bonehoard. Let's take a quick review of those objectives. Of course, the main one is to find the Horn of Quintus. We need to get a couple of other specific gems, the Mystic's Soul and the Mystic's Heart. These are both added in the normal and expert difficulties. And then we need a total of 2,000 loot. And then we need to get back to the surface. We do have a map, which is giving us some rather vague directions. We're starting down here, so we'll basically be working up towards the north, where the Quintus family is, but we'll have to basically explore every place. In terms of our gear, we have 3 healing potions. We went ahead and splurged on holy water. We got 6 of those. Otherwise, nothing spectacular. In terms of arrows, we got 50 broadhead arrows, 24 water arrows, no fire arrows or moss arrows yet, but the game has generously given us 8 rope arrows, which is a bit ridiculous. We do have 1 noisemaker arrow, and so we'll see if we use that.
It's a long way down.
I think we can try to get this one back. This is an all supernatural mission. Actually, you know what? I'm not confident how I'm going to land, but we'll try this. Took a little bit of damage there. The only people we're going to find here will be these bodies of the adventurers who preceded us, with a bit of lore, which I'll just open up if you want to pause the game and read through this. So lots of zombies, lots of traps in this one. One of my favorite missions now, although it took me a while to warm up to it. Here is the Alaris extension. Not much back here, though. Just a healing potion and the fabled bow upgrade hidden up there, right? That was, I guess, arrows of some kind. Yeah, it looks like a ton of water arrows. We're up to 32 now. This is a holy water font. We select it, our water arrows will become holy water without us having to use one of the vials of holy water that we've brought. Of course, it's tied to a font. It only lasts a limited amount of time, and so there's not much point in us using this one. In terms of ghosting and playstyle for this one, you know, I like to ghost when I can. I like to try to do it. Of course, the primary thing is to avoid reloads. With missions like this, though, where there's no human involvement, I'm happy to do my best and not sweat it too much if a zombie or a monster of some kind sees me. So that's kind of how we'll play it. Some of these guys are going to wake up, potentially. I think we want to head north. Not sure. Yeah, great. Couple of chests, traps. And what we picked up was a speed potion and I'm guessing some arrows. Okay, we got a bunch of fire arrows now, 6 of them, so that'll come in handy. Down at the bottom here, there's a pressure trap, which is going to release some rubble from above. One way to avoid setting it off is to jump on that torch and then jump on the ladder, and then you can more effectively jump off here. But we got time. Alright. Notice the arrows left by the other expeditions that came here looking for the horn. More pressure plates, traps all over the place. If we move diagonally, we should be able to avoid them. I'm going to pick up the food just in case we need the healing. I don't think that we will. We've got enough health. Alright, let me grab that. There we go. Let's see what the notes are here. Fire crystals. And so I'll need the crystals for the torches if I'm going to get the Mystic Soul. So one of those gems is going to require lighting of torches. Fire arrows, somewhat the opposite of water arrows, can be used to light torches. So we could try that out here if we wanted to prove it, but I won't. We've got 12 of them. They're also really powerful. We may end up using a few of them. There we go. See, we got a little health back from eating some bread. Oop. Kind of stuck here. All right. Not sure that I was seen. They're looking around for something, so I'll just kind of wait. Okay. their burricks are moving on. Oh, and we're going to take some damage. No, I guess not. You can kind of see where we are. Yeah, where am I? So down here, there's really no reason to go down here, but I'll just show you what the burricks do. They breathe this gas at you, which is quite damaging, but otherwise they don't have any melee attack. If we wanted, though, we can get past this guy by going up the rope here and jumping off. And we're up in this area now. He can't get to us. Was the other one. So now we know about the heart. The ancient tablet I found said that the heart would be in a room of statues whose gaze is death. And this poor guy seems to have starved up here. So we need to find another room full of statues. That's where the heart is going to be. Otherwise, no loot up here, but a bunch of arrows. We can just run past that burrick, or we can kind of wait for him to calm down. And burricks can be blackjacked. But you feel bad, so I won't be doing this too much. They're kind of an adorable sort of monster, so we'll be mostly leaving them alone. Alright, a few dead ones in here, along with flies. Fly swarms can hurt you. Alright, now we're back into the main room. We need to get pretty much up there. There's already a rope. Oh, jeez. Missed the rope. So now we just have to avoid the gas. Alright. Well, we didn't get caught at least. In terms of losing health. Now down here we can jump over there and get into that cave. Or just fall straight down. There's some water down there. But there's really nothing. There is a corpse. There is, I believe he has a journal, but there's no loot. He may not even have a readable. And then there's some more caves that can take us through, but we'll be heading through this way.
Tombs with piped-in music. How classy.
Alright, so we'll be trying to grab loot here. There's a vase in there. He may have seen us, but it doesn't look like he's coming over. So we've got plenty of water arrows for everything we need. I can afford to use some on torches around here. There are a lot of zombies in this area, and there's a few different ways to deal with them. Of course, holy water. Fire arrows. Mines, flash bombs. We don't have some of those things. Another option is to backstab them with the sword. That causes them to fall down, but they sleep. They don't count as dead. So if you go near them again, they can wake up again. Might try that on this guy just to sort of show you how it works. But maybe not. If he's just going away, I'm fine with that. Let's kind of run around. See if we can make it over here. Okay. Maybe we don't need to put all these torches out, but a few might be good. Oh. There's a bunch of them right over there. Alright, not gonna lie, that jump is one of the more nerve-wracking moments. There's a strong likelihood of just plunging to my death here, so... Here's another such place. He upon whom the gaze of the guardians falls, he shall be destroyed. So we have a puzzle here. And this looks a lot like the room of statues whose gaze is death. So their gaze is indicated by the triangle there. We have to walk in such a way that we're not going to cross any of those points. Okay, so that means, let's see. It looks like we could go through here, but that guy on the right would see me, so we have to go all the way around. And through, and you can just see the treasure chest ahead. But, yes, we've got a haunt spawning. Take a closer look. Yeah, this is our first living one, so to speak, an undead hammerite. They'll be in some later missions. Should be the heart. We've got that. Still need the Mystic Soul, but we're close to our 2,000 requirement. And that's our way back. That little alcove teleports us back here, so I'm glad that's behind us. This zombie is awake. Oh man. Just want to check for gold up here. So we took some damage from that trap. Get some of it back. Some cheese. I'm kind of shocked the zombie didn't follow us in. There's another goblet. Now there's some other loot down here, but I think I'll douse some torches. See if I can get to it. Yeah, right here. Nope. I don't think they're coming to look over here. But we gotta get this rubble out of the way. Drop quietly. One of these guys is gonna wake up. One or both. Okay, both. Uh-oh. So let's see what we can do. There's some loot in that room. Let's go ahead and use some holy water. There's a few of them concentrated here. Never mind. Let's get out of here. We wasted a lot of resources, but there's, I think, a vase in that room. I don't know that it's worth it. We did take out a couple of them. And if they quiet down, maybe we'll come back later. How about that? Of activity right below me. That's where I was. All right, Marad. So that's mentioned up here. So we're getting close to the Quintus family. This is not the right place, but we can find something here of value. There we go. I think every one of these just has bones. All right, let's get down here. What was that? Must have been some more arrows. Oh. 1755. And we still need the horn and the mystic soul. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the right way. We're heading north, so it seems the right direction. The horn is getting louder. All these burricks are completely docile as long as the horn is blowing. Quintus.
Good thing I'm not afraid of heights.
There we go. Always miss these ladders.
Quintus, I presume.
There we go, with the music stopped. Alright, let's find our way down. Alright. Not gonna lie, quite a bit nervous about that. So now we need to get through this room. I'm not sure about ghosting through. I think there are ways you can. This might not be the right one. Nope. So we'll just run. Okay. Keep an eye out for traps. And we want to go to find the Mystic's soul? Think through here. Yeah, this is right. There are zombies. Is this the right way? There's a puzzle you can do. Here we go. So there's a whole sort of optional thing where you collect golden bones that are scattered throughout the mission. Drop them in that Hammerite chapel back there. And then collect a reward. The reward is like holy water, right, water arrows, stuff like that. It's not any loot, so we can kind of ignore it. What we need to do is get through this area. There is a, what is this guy's called? A flame elemental, a flame shadow. Sort of a unique enemy that got added with the gold version of the game. And I believe he's not beatable. You can make him run away, though, with a couple of water arrows. And that did it. And so we kind of need to break. He drops a fire arrow himself. We need to use the fire arrows on all these torches before he comes back. And then drop down here before all these zombies kill us. Alright. Traps. And more traps. Pressure plates there. I think we can run and jump and avoid them, but there's a lot of stuff in the way, actually. Let's see. Jeez, that was close. Okay. Alright. It's the first time I've tried that. Usually I do something like a rope arrow up there to get up. But I wondered if that would work. Here we have the Mystic's soul. There we go. Very Indiana Jones-like. We can walk out of here. A rope arrow would be nice because we may set off the pressure plates again. Yep. Okay. And now we can just get out of here. I can hear the footsteps, and that is the fire creature back. There he is. And I can never remember which way to run. So we'll just wait till he's a little further. I think we want to go, like, to the north. Yep. Alright, let's run back the way we came. There's that chapel if we needed to hit it up for anything. But we've hit all of our objectives. We've got 2,000 loot, we've got the Mystic's Soul, the Mystic's Heart, and the Horn of Quintus. I'm feeling like heading back out of this place. I think it is this way. Is this right? So we're going kind of up through the ruin with the idea that this is going to bring us closer to the surface. And we don't need to go back the way we came. Here we go. Out of the Bonehoard. So we absolutely missed some things. Let's take a look at the stats there. We got 2255 out of 2450. Not too bad. There are a few places like that room with the boulder trap that I definitely missed one. There's at least one goblet. There's actually a couple up ladders that I missed. And there may be some others that I'm just not thinking of right now. But otherwise, we did fairly well. My biggest fear was falling to my death, and that didn't happen. So let's continue to the next mission.
I had some money to spare after disposing of the horn, so it seemed time to invest in some new tools. Farkas is one of the few merchants willing to risk selling to an independent like me, and his prices are steep. But the other choice is to let one of the so-called city wardens give me orders, and take a cut of my profits. They've been after me for years to join one of their stables, but I'm not interested. Maybe they'll get the idea and give up. More likely, they'll just ramp up the threats. Nothing I can't handle if I'm careful. And lucky. And my luck seems to have finally turned for the better.
Alright, so we have some objectives here. Now that you've got the finest in lockpicks, you can go after more challenging and lucrative targets. How about the local hammer temple? Get at least 1,000 loot, and don't kill anyone. So that all sounds perfectly fine. This is the mission that introduces lockpicks, and it has a little instructional manual for you as well to sort of discuss those. So this is a great mission. It sort of opens up the world, and again, I really like the human-centered missions. But I've got to say, Down in the Bonehoard is just a really fun sort of dungeon crawl with lots of variety, and so you really feel like a sort of an old-school D&D thief who's just abandoned his party and decided to solo through a dangerous part of the dungeon, potentially getting over your head. So in terms of stuff we start with here, we don't really know what we're going into, right? Like, rob the local Hammerite temple. We get lockpicks, we get 40 broadhead arrows, 4 water arrows, and 2 moss arrows to start. We could pick up some other stuff. But let's not. I don't think we're going to need healing potions. We got moss arrows. 2 should be fine. 20 broadhead arrows. I mean, we've got more than enough arrows. And then in terms of water arrows, I think we'll be fine with 4. Let's go ahead and just get the mission started here. And interestingly, this starts us off in the city. And there's Farkas right there in front of us. So let's just make a hard save here. When we come back, we'll go and talk to Farkas, and nothing bad will happen to him. So see you in the next mission, buddy. Thanks for watching.